Thank you for watching the 2012 Fantasy Football Live Show, Naughty League Edition. My name is Brad Bandicoot. I'm here with my partner, Jonathan A. Smith. We're here to dissect this draft order and see, reflect on maybe a couple things from last year.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see the newcomers in the league. We're adding 2 people, as everyone knows, and I'm just really excited to see what they can bring to the Naughty League. And, a top 3 spot, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
And you know what I'm curious about? How current league members are going to treat former winner Steve Ostrowski, who's yet to replace the trophy.
I did notice that by now, and the date is, what is this date right here? July 17th, that there's no trophy that has replaced the one that Steve lost.
There's no trophy. So, here we go. Let's look at the coming draft order for this upcoming year and see how it's going to play out that way.
As always, we're looking at a 12-1 pick down. So the first pick will be the 12th pick. The last one will be the number 1 pick overall. And what do you say we get started right now?
Let's go ahead and take a look at this draft order. Similar style as past years, if I recall correctly, John. From the 12th pick down to the 1st.
That is correct pick.
Commissioner Shakes. First ball out of the chalice. Ali Osman.
I remember Game of 21 where he didn't score a single point. So that Ali Osman right there.
There are no words that need to be spoken in celebratory manner about that pick.
I really love that pick. I think it's a great 12 pick.
Commissioner Shakes, next pick, 11th.
New guy.
Wow, newcomer, Ryan McCarthy. That's a high pick for such a new guy into this fierce league, competitive league.
Fierce league, competitive league it is, Brad. Looking at the next pick right now, we had that newcomer Ryan at 11, and the number 10 pick, we're looking at
Veteran.
A veteran. Someone who's been in the league a while. You want to talk about him right from
I'd like to. He's been known to make smart moves in the trade market. Definitely a solid pick. Made a fierce comeback at the end of last year, but just couldn't get into the playoffs.
Last season, Spencer clocked in around a 7-6 winning record.
Here we go with the next ball.
Number 9 pick,
Ryan Overly.
Ryan Overly. Good veteran player.
Constant playoff presence from year to year.
Didn't have a strong last season, though. But the season before that, a lot of promise. Next pick. Got number 8.
Ooh, another newcomer.
Another newcomer.
Like Ryan McCarthy, he's a newcomer in the league. Some are doubting his abilities to come in, but I guess we'll see how it plays out. He's got a nice pick there right in the middle.
We'll see who... Oh, number 7 right here.
Oh,
one of the more Jewish players in the league.
A player who really understood the more time you stay at the draft, the better you'll do in your season, if I recall correctly, based on his history.
Dominant force last season.
No doubt.
Dominant force.
Next pick.
Next pick. The champ.
Last year's winner gets us a pretty high pick here, so good for him. Some are really questioning whether his success can carry over to another year, though.
Personally, I thought it was a fluke, so we'll see what happens next. Well, we're looking at the next pick right here. Mr. Bluebacher.
The rat-tailed man himself, Drew Leasy. He's known to be an in-and-out player. Sometimes he's hot, a lot of times he's not.
Relies a little bit too much on wide receivers, but not running backs.
True.
I think he finished 5-8 last season.
Here we go. Ooh. Yeah.
Decent pick.
Decent pick indeed. Commissioner Shakes for the next. Ooh. One of the more handsome competitors in our league.
I don't know if you know him personally, but I thought the bandana picture pretty flattering.
Here we go with the next pick.
Number 2 pick goes to one of the former champs.
One of the ones who doesn't deserve to have a pick that high, some might say.
Some might say he should replace a trophy before he gets a number 2 pick. But we're a little drum roll over here to the number 1 pick.
And if you haven't figured it out by now, the first pick in this upcoming Naughty League draft goes to none other than Nick O'Halloran, a former winner. No, not a former winner.
Not a former winner.
A fierce competitor, one might say.
In the, in the way that we pick picks, number 1 pick isn't that good, I think Nick Halloran has a lot to prove. He had a nice season last year, about halfway, kind of just dumped it, I mean, what did he finish? 8-5. He led his division, the Atlantic, but some might say, not a big deal.
Interesting. Interesting insight, John. Very interesting insight, Jonathan. I really just want to talk about how the commissioner really fucked up with divisions last year. And a lot of people might say that the division structure last year wasn't fair.
Who's Team Hannes? Seriously. Who the fuck was Hannes? No one knew? I didn't know. I bet no one knew, except for maybe 2 people.
Anyways, that concludes the Fantasy Football Live coverage of the 2012-2013 Naughty League Draft. Thank you for watching. We look forward to seeing you next year. Good night.